his mantra was, when we're planning a deep dive, at this point in the dive, we become dead. That was his mantra. If we then execute all of the following things correctly, we have the chance of becoming alive again. And that was a very good way of thinking about it.
It totally switches it, doesn't it? In terms of the assumption is you're dead.
Yeah.
However,
that's right.
If you execute this perfectly, you should get out.
Yeah. And the reality with the complex equipment is that if you don't panic and you've been trained well, you actually have many layers of fallback. I mean, in a normal scuba equipment, you actually have like only one or two areas of failure, and then it is actually game over. Whereas rebreathers can be driven in lots of different ways to get you out of a situation. You have got up to 10 hours of gas on a rebreather.
So if you get stuck or...
but it is, the best analogy is if it goes wrong, it ends up being a bit like Apollo 13.
Yeah, it's not a quick end. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Did you ever do any cave diving?
Only very, very small caves. So cave diving is one of those things where I think I'll take a pass. Because I do think it's extremely dangerous.
Yes, no, absolutely. It gives me the absolute horror.
Yeah.
So how long was the extended vacation?
I think it was about 3 or 4 years. It came in two parts. So part one was about 3+ years, and then there was another part of a couple of years more recently. But I got itchy feet though, and ended up doing a startup with some friends in the US. They wanted me to launch their US business, and was
that software again?
No, this wasn't. This was actually a packaging product. It was a biotechnological innovation that had, now we know that you can get biofilms and bio this and bio that, but this was when there weren't those things around. This was 2003, where it was a real novelty. And they wanted to launch in the US. So I said, I'm looking for something to do in the US. We're looking for an excuse to do something. And so I went totally out of my comfort zone. And we had tremendous success. I did it for about 3.5 years. We started it from nothing. I did put cash into it, but did it essentially as an organic self sort of funded startup, really, and had a few guys. We ended up doing incredible installations all over the US because there was quite a lot of stuff that you had to, apart from the machinery and the chemicals and stuff that went into the product itself, there was also an infrastructure that needed to go in. So that was fun. Actually worked quite hard in some warehouses. Reminded me a lot of
coal mines.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I think it's important to be able to do, the physical stuff.
Absolutely.
It's, whether it's gardening or, diving maybe. I do enjoy that kind of thing. So it was intense. 100+ flights a year, really crazy travel experience. We won some great contracts. Biggest one was the Office Depot warehouses, which were all over the US. And that was a 3-4 month implementation. Really, really tiring. And ultimately, we did manage to negotiate a sale to a Florida-based film manufacturer, because film was a major component of this product. So a film manufacturer made sense, and we did the deal. They did the due diligence. Team came over. We had a big celebration just before Christmas, and when we came back after Christmas, our team of negotiators were unavailable, and 3 weeks later, they'd all been fired.
Oh, good.
Yeah.